Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with the second half of Spider-Man No Way Home. Really brief, we're going to do a recap, and then we're going to talk about theories, and then we're going to jump in. So the very last thing we saw, literally the very last thing we saw, was Aunt May die. Green Goblin rammed her with his flying craft with these 4 spiky things and punted her. I've got to rewatch it, but he punted her a good 10 or 20 feet with these spiky things, full force through steel and glass doors. And then she got up and she walked around. She had to have been in shock. It's like one of those things like, I got to make sure Peter's okay. I got to get Peter out of here. I got to give him this bag. She even jabbed Green Goblin with the serum and it didn't work. So my thought could be with that maybe it's just taking extra long because he's so far gone. Maybe it's just taking a little longer. Maybe he'll snap out of it at some point, but maybe not. Maybe it just didn't work. I mean, it would be kind of ridiculous if Peter, our Peter Parker, figured out everyone's problems in like a day. He already fixed Doc Ock in a half a day. I don't know how much time went by, but it seemed like he fixed him really quick. He looked at the chip. He goes, it's burned out. They make a new chip. I don't know how he knew that and how he figured that out, but apparently Tom Holland Spider-Man is a genius on another level. Even Osborn said, if you ever want a job, come to my universe and you can work for me. I mean, it's a movie, so they're trying to speed things up, but he fixed Doc Ock really damn quick, and he stopped hearing the voices in his head, and now Doc Ock's on our side. He tried to get Electro, but Electro is way too powerful, stole the Tony Stark core thing from the fabricator machine that just happened to be there. Well, it didn't just happen to be there. They knew it was there. They did foreshadow it earlier in the movie, but that thing didn't come too much in handy. It came in handy for some things, but then now Electro has this great power source. So he ran away. I think Sandman's going to come in handy for us. Lizard Man is too far gone. Green Goblin is far gone, but possibly salvageable. I don't think Lizard Man is. I don't think Electro is right now. I think they are too insane and power hungry, and Green Goblin is only possibly going to change because he got hit with the serum by Aunt May. So that's the only reason I think he has a chance. Other than that, it's like a solid 3 baddies, possibly more. I don't know. More could be coming. I don't know if more are coming. We saw Daredevil in the first part. I totally forgot to talk about that in the first half. That means that Netflix shows are now canon in this world, and not only canon in this world, it's canon in our universe, this universe where Tom Holland Peter Parker is, and our Tony Stark and everyone else. That is where the Netflix universe is, because I just assumed they were going to pull like an X-Men Fox universe thing where maybe the X-Men come through in the multiverse of madness. I don't know, because that's not out yet. But we see in those commercials, there is like an Illuminati type thing with Professor X and stuff like that. In the trailers, they showed it already. So I only know it because of the trailer. That leads me to believe that they're in their own universe. Maybe the Illuminati is set up around all the universes. That's clearly what's going on. And they're the best of the best. So I was thinking that the X-Men universe is a different universe and that the Netflix universe would be a different universe. They're throwing them right in here. So we got Matt Murdock for just a little bit, but enough to make it great. It was actually probably the biggest surprise yet of the movie, because the other surprises that might be surprises I kind of knew about with all the villains. Like I said, I know that other Spider-Men are going to be in it, but I did not know about Matt Murdock. I did not know about Aunt May. I feel like those are the 2 whoppers right now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but let's just jump in. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. I am so far ahead on so many shows you have not seen on YouTube, hundreds and hundreds. I kid you not. Check it out. If not, second half of Spider-Man No Way Home.
J. Jonah Jameson reporting.
That is a cool ass shot.
And God help us all.
And God help us all. I want a poster of him standing with the mask off and J. Jonah Jameson up there. At least one has been killed.
I'm gonna press it.
Shit got bad. Really bad. They don't know where he is. He's got the thing on, Doctor Strange's ring.
I just wish we could see him. Oh, you're right. I am magic.
What?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Andrew Garfield. Boom.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Peter Parker.
Prove it.
Prove what?
That you're Peter Parker.
You're a deeply mistrusting person, and I respect it.
How do I stick to the ceiling?
Do it.
Oh God, so now he's gonna pull. Oh my God, he's him.
Great, it's just some random guy. Hello?
Is he gonna fight him?
I'm going to bed.
Night, Lola.
Night, Ned's
Lola's must have seen some shit. Tobey Maguire is such like a more easygoing, humble Spider-Man. I'm like still so overwhelmed by the new Spider-Man. This is like, I don't want to see sad moments. That's a cool shot.
Those other guys are from your worlds, right? It's not my problem.
My Uncle Ben was killed.
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ. I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that. Try to keep going, try to keep being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because I know that's what she would have wanted.
It took me a long time, too.
She told me that with great power
Comes great responsibility.
Uncle Ben said it.
The day he died.
Maybe they all have to have that Uncle Ben moment.
Do you have a best friend too?
He died in my arms
Osborn.
after he tried to kill me.
That's right. Do you even want to ask him? Yeah, Ned's like, I ain't even gonna ask.
I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna get through this.
Peter!
Yeah?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Did you mean, are you gonna go into battle dressed as a cool youth pastor, or you got your suit?
Cool youth band.
Cure some ass.
That ass.
Cure that ass. Oh my God.
So, Peter Parker, what pernicious propaganda are you peddling? The Statue of Liberty? Good God!
With a Captain America shield? Is that for like Captain America's sacrifice?
I always wanted brothers.
That's cute.
So you like make your own web fluid in your body?
We're getting weird, guys.
Because I run out of webs all the time. I can take that.
You are amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Will
Thanks.
you say it?
No, I kind of.
Will you say it?
How you like the new?
Here he comes. I missed you, man. Heads up.
Got it. Close it.
Close it, Ned. You should have already been ready to go. Watch Lizard Man or someone goes through and gets where they are. Oh, so Sandman is against us. Where's Doc Ock?
Nobody's going home.
Oh, maybe that'll turn Sandman. Oh, we pinned Lizard Man. That should have crushed him in half.
I've been yelling at you, Peter too.
Peter too.
I thought you were Peter too. What? I'm not Peter. Stop arguing, both of you. Listen to Peter one.
That might be one of the best lines.
Me neither.
I was in the Avengers.
The Avengers?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? What is
Wait,
that?
The Avengers? Okay, Peter 1, Peter 2.
Peter 2.
Peter 3. Peter 3. All right, let's do it.
Peter 3. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So cool. Oh! In the trailer.
I'm gonna lead him inside the statue. Hello, Peter.
Peter Pan. That's what it sounded like.
Guys, I'm at the top. I need the cure.
I'll be right back.
I didn't even think of the option of losing one of the other Spider-Men. Oh my God. I was thinking for a second there, like, what if they kill Tobey Maguire? Oh, he used the arc as a beam.
No.
And that is a lizard.
He got in, he did oh my God. Doc Ock. Oh, I knew it. I'm like, there's no way.
There you go.
Oh, he bites it.
Did you just open a portal?
You from Queens. You got that suit. You help a lot of poor people. I just thought you was gonna be black.
I was like, where's this
Man,
going?
I'm sorry.
There's gotta be a black Spider-Man somewhere out there.
Miles.
Well, it's good to see you, dear boy.
It's good to see you.
This has to end. Now.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
Very unlikely to go Green Goblin's way. Holy shit. Oh, he's like right there. Damn it, he went fast.
Are you okay?
Oh, shit. It's like on a massive scale to what we saw before. How strong is Doctor Strange? God, oh my God. Did he not just surf on Tom Holland's body? They're fighting inside of Captain America's shield. Man, that freaking... Is he gonna beat him to death? And he is... I don't feel safe for him now, guys. He has his back to Green Goblin.
You are the one that killed her.
Is he gonna freaking die? I like was so on the Tobey Maguire possibly dying that I wasn't even...
What have I done?
Did they just kill Tobey Maguire?
God, I've been stabbed before. Oh, God. Hey.
But like...
Happening? Or am I dying? Oh, yeah, no, that's happening.
I feel like they were trying to make it like he was gonna die for a second.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through and I can't stop them. They're here.
Look how many people.
They're here because of you.
But this time, make everyone forget.
Just eliminate
Make
all?
everyone forget.
You gotta understand that would mean that everyone who knows and loves you, it would be as though you never existed.
Thank you, Steven. I'll see you around.
No, you won't.
It's a lot, kid.
Oh my God, I have chills everywhere. I'm thinking of like, no one will ever remember him. Ever. No one. Ever. Like, no one.
You know. It's what we do.
It's what we do.
Yeah, it's what we do.
There's the hug. There's the hug.
You're in so much pain. Huh?
He could just not say anything.
I promise.
Do you tell them?
You're gonna forget who I am.
Okay, you tell them.
I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything.
What if that doesn't work? What if we can't remember you? I don't want to do that.
There's no time. I can't even believe they have time for this. The handshake. They've been doing that handshake a lot. I feel like that's gonna mean something later. I can't believe he told. I mean, hey, shit's getting bad. We gotta go, dude. Doctor Strange is up here. The craziest spell I've ever seen in my life. Oh shit, they're all going. Awesome. Oh, they're never gonna probably see each other again. Tobey Maguire goes back, he's freaking stabbed. What does he do? He just goes away? I guess he just goes into hiding, starting fresh? When the spell is done right now, he's like floating in the air. Does he just... Like, why am I here?
It's been a few weeks since the fiasco on the Statue of Liberty, because only a coward can seal. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, this reporter will uncover those intentions.
Not having all those memories would have changed their lives so much.
Hey.
Oh.
One sec. Can I help you?
Oh, man. That's horrible.
My name is Peter Parker. Would like a coffee, please.
Kind of expect disappointment.
That's what they were talking about.
Actually be disappointed, right?
I don't think he's gonna tell her. I think he thinks like this is kind of what I wanted. They're not in danger. Oh, he sees the cut on her head. He's thinking I'm causing you pain.
Anything else?
No. I'll see you around.
I mean, at some point, they're going to figure it out. But that's rough. To be able to restrain from being selfish. Tell me somehow Stark put something in place for something crazy like this.
I lost a good friend a while back. Felt like this.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
So he just got his own apartment with the Emperor in there. Dancing on rooftops, sewed his own suit. Back to the original. I like it. But he's on his own. He's all by himself. I mean, the dude's a genius and he's Spider-Man. He'll be able to pay his rent. All right, guys. So that is it. We see what happens. At the end there, I did watch the after credit scenes, but I'm going to do them in a separate video. So go check that out. But great movie. Fantastic. I don't know which half I like better. I guess I got to say the second half was the best because then you got everyone together. Clearly, it's the best. What am I talking about? Because the Spider-Man didn't even pop up till the second half. We got everybody involved. It was almost immediate. I was thinking we're only going to get these guys for a couple minutes at the very end. And then almost as soon as I jumped into the second half, they're there. They both came at the same time. I was thinking that too. I'm thinking, if we got to find both of them, are we going to go on little side quests and have to get Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield at different times? That's going to waste so much time. But no, as soon as we jump in, boom, Ned does his little thing. I thought they were trying to say that because he had Doctor Strange's ring, anyone could do that. But they showed something on the wall. It looked like his family might have some kind of lineage. His grandma, Lola, hilarious, kind of said something like he's got magic in him. So I guess Ned is more than meets the eye. Even Doctor Strange said, you did this? That's interesting. Like, as if to say, pretty damn good, kid. Ned comes into play. He gets the other Spider-Men. They are there in our world already. I thought maybe he was going to have to pull them from their worlds, but no, he just dialed up a little portal and they came through and they're willing to help right off the bat. They're like, we even sense that somebody needs our help, one of us. So they're totally on board. There's no explanation needed. Their spider sense is tingling in that way. And it's hilarious. When they all come together, it's some of the best scenes in the entire movie. They're so jokey. Tobey Maguire is so great. They're all acting on the top of their game. Andrew Garfield with the emotions coming out, talking about Gwen and then saving MJ the way Gwen died. He like breaks down and even like cried like, you're all right. And he starts tearing up. That was what he didn't do right in his world. And he was able to make good on someone else's. So that was great. Tobey Maguire, as soon as he started jumping around and Sandman grabbed him, I'm thinking, is he going to die? And then Green Goblin stabs him. I mean, I understand Tom Holland was beating the shit out of Green Goblin. He wasn't even defending himself. But you put your back to the most evil guy in probably your universe, the Spider-Man universe. Green Goblin is one of the top dudes that Spider-Man fights. And you put your back to him to save his life, and then he stabs you. But it was okay, because Tobey Maguire's okay. I'm thinking in my head, there's no way Tobey Maguire is going to die from getting stabbed by Green Goblin. Especially since we've seen them get crushed by buildings and everything else. Spider-Man can handle his shit, and he could take a significant amount of damage. We saw Tom Holland get thrown through 5 stories of concrete into the ground. I mean, clearly a stab should not kill him, and it didn't. They even made jokes about it. Andrew Garfield's holding him up, and he's like, you're in a great deal of pain. Oh, yes, yeah, very much. He still conceals his identity, which is funny because in this world, Tom Holland is in high school. Already the world knows he's Peter Parker, whereas Tobey Maguire has probably been doing this for 30 years. I don't know. How old is he in this? It depends when they took him out of, because some people were taken out before they died. Therefore, that was like 20 years ago in Tobey Maguire's world. But I feel like this Tobey Maguire was aged, possibly. I don't know. Either way, he's concealed his identity for a while. And Tom Holland can't even conceal his identity till he graduates high school. So I guess it's kind of showing the different angles of each Spider-Man. Even the references that Andrew Garfield was making, that in his world there isn't magic and he's never encountered aliens. Tom Holland lives in the craziest universe because he's had aliens with stones in the name of Thanos that have almost ended the world. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield fought foes that were diabolical and trying to take over the world, but we never really dove into the concept of aliens coming and destroying the planet. It was a different comic book world. We weren't tapping into galaxies and alternate universes and stuff, which is great now that we are, but it's so funny seeing it compared when we're all in the same movie. So we have the fight scene. We saw the jump they had where the trailer broke down and edited out. So people were right. It was that shot. It was the 3 villains jumping at the 3 Spider-Men. Doc Ock didn't come in till the very end, and he is our saving grace. He rips the arc reactor out of Electro. I don't know if I'm supposed to remember that or not. Maybe that was a thing, but why wasn't Doc Ock being electrocuted? Because his arms are metal, and Electro is electric. So I feel like, if anything, I mean, we saw Electro zapping him and he threw him out the window earlier in this film. So I just thought it was odd. Maybe Doc Ock did something. Maybe I missed something. Maybe he explained it. But that's the only thing that kind of confused me. But I was okay with it because he immediately grabbed the reactor. He ripped it out. Jamie Foxx, everybody is healed. So all the villains now from all the other Spider-Man movies, even the ones that were killed, are alive now. Even though Doctor Strange did the reversal, all he did was make people not know who Peter Parker was in the sense of that one, Tom Holland. So everyone else is good. There are Peter Parkers in Otherworld that are Spider-Man and people might know them, and everything else is unaffected. The only thing is, whenever you do things like this, there's always things that aren't explained. What about all the things that happened to MJ and Ned and everybody else, Aunt May, all these people? What about all that stuff that happened when they knew he was Peter Parker? Is it just course corrected? Because that would totally alter their entire lives. Or is it like, no, from right now, right at this point, everything that happened to you happened, but now you totally forgot about Peter Parker. So even though Peter Parker was directly affecting these events that did what they did in your lives, up until this point, you just have no recollection. You would be missing so many memories. Like, say Peter Parker gave me this drink. I still have this drink, and it's after Doctor Strange did his thing. Am I going to be like, where did I get this drink from? Or am I not even going to think about it? But I feel like I'd be like, hey, like, what if I just randomly thought about it? Like, where the hell did I get this drink from? I wouldn't know where I got it from because Peter Parker wouldn't exist. But that on an epic scale, I'm just using that as a thing. But I'm talking on an epic scale to the point where Happy was there at the end and said that he knew Aunt May still directly through Spider-Man. And that is how she died. I feel like if Aunt May didn't know who Peter Parker was, she would never have been connected to Spider-Man. But she still had a nephew and everything. I don't know. Like, it's way too much to think about. But at the end, he makes the ultimate sacrifice. He says, just make everyone forget. And then he has a chance to go in the store and tell MJ and Ned. And I right there was like, he's not going to do it. Up until then, I'm like, all right, let's see how this pans out. But then I'm like, oh, it doesn't even matter. He's not going to do it because he sees the Band-Aid on her head and he's thinking, you guys are suffering. It's just going to happen again. Like something else is going to happen. Everyone's always looking for Spider-Man. And even if people don't know his identity and he can conceal it from everybody else and just tells them, things are going to happen to put these people in danger, and that is the plight of the superhero. So only at a mid-credit scene, and you guys already probably know it involved Venom, so I'm going to react to that separately. The last end credit scene was just a Multiverse of Madness trailer. Unless I'm mistaken, you guys let me know. If not, this will be up in full on Patreon, at least the second half. The first half, there was technical difficulties, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't have the full version of part 1. But the second half of this will be up in full Patreon, as well as all the other movies that I'm watching for the first time. Hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. Seasons ahead on all the shows. Check out the link in front of me for Patreon. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.